Good morning. I want to welcome everyone here. Acknowledge Jim Salingo, Director of Downtown Schenectady Improvement Corporation, Elizabeth Young Jojo, who's the Chief Operating Officer of Sequence Development, who the driving force and inspiration behind the conversion of the building that we're in today, which is really just a remarkable transformation of some space that has a great history, went through a period of kind of a challenge and unmaintained decline, and now it's really some of the best real estate in the Capital District. Also, Matt Smith, the Home Ownership Coordinator for the City of Schenectady. Today I'm pleased to announce our H.O.M.E.S Fair, which will be taking place this Sunday. And Matt, I put in charge of the weather, and we're going to do it out on J Street, so that from 10 to 2 we're going to have bankers, realtors, other housing professionals be there to help market, again, our ongoing effort for home ownership in the city of Schenectady. And we're shifting a little bit this weekend to also talk about some of the rental property and the transformation that has occurred in downtown Schenectady. And rental property is a key component to the overall market that we have, not only in Schenectady, but you're seeing it in other urban areas in the Capital District and across the country. But renters will eventually move to be home ownership is our goal. And so we want people to see the opportunity that's here in terms of apartments, along with the home ownership opportunities, and to just show that we are providing housing options no matter what individuals' needs or desires may be. And with that, I want to introduce Jim Salingo from the DSIC, who's been a partner in all the activities that we have going on downtown, and a lot of the great things that happen here are the responsibility of Jim and his team.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. You know, as the mayor was saying, with the rapid pace of downtown's residential development, we really figured this year it was high time to focus on getting people into some of these beautiful upscale apartments that are being created here in downtown Schenectady. And here's a perfect example of just some of the work that is being done. But until you really get inside of them and you really understand just how beautiful they are and just what great amenities they have and what beautiful views they have of our revitalized downtown, I don't think a lot of people in the community really understand the pace of redevelopment and how downtown living is so special and is becoming such an important part of the revitalization here in 2016. And instead of doing something on our own, a separate tour, it just made perfect sense for us to partner with the city of Schenectady on their annual H.O.M.E.S Fair, especially since this year the H.O.M.E.S Fair was taking place outside on J Street, which is our funky little urban street with a lot of great independent businesses. So it really gets people not only a flavor of downtown living, but also a flavor of some of the businesses that we have right here in downtown. Just want to give you a heads up on some of the tour. We have 7 different properties that are participating in the tour. Of course, the Foster Luxury Apartments, where we are right now. This actual space will be on the tour this coming Sunday. Also 409 State Street, which is the Metropolitan Lofts right down near the Paul Mitchell School, which is owned by the Gillespie Group. We've got 200 State Street, which is the former Spencer Business School, which is on Lower State Street, down at the corner of State and Ferry Street, which is a Matalone property. 111 Liberty Street, which was the former headquarters of MVP. Beautiful outside patio there. They're going to actually feature some refreshments and activity on the patio, because we do have a beautiful day on tap. Thank you, Matt. And that's a Louisi and Minucci property. 242 Broadway, Hodorowski Homes, right next to Villa Italia down on Broadway, which is actually, we didn't think they were going to have a demo apartment ready because it is literally that brand new, but we found out they will have a demo apartment available on Sunday morning, Sunday early afternoon. And then right across the street, 245 Broadway, also Hodorowski. And then another Matalone property, 525 Union Street at the corner of Union and Barrett will be open that morning as well. So just want to give you a little heads up about how it works. Again, there will be vendors set up all along J Street for the H.O.M.E.S fair, but there will also be an event table. So anybody who comes to the open house residential tour on Sunday, come to the event table on J Street, where we will have these maps, which is a map of all the locations so people will know exactly where they're going. And we'll also have a list of all the vendors. And what we're doing is to encourage people to get around to just about as much as they can, is that if you visit them and get those areas on the map initialed by the representative at the vendors, I think it's at least 3 of the apartments and at least 6 of the vendors, then you can fill out the information at the top and turn this back in at the event table before 2 p.m. to win some movie tickets to one of our entertainment gems here in downtown Proctor's Theater. And everybody's going to be receiving too. We've got some specials from businesses that will be inside one of our downtown bags. Also gives you the opportunity to pick up information from the vendors so you're not juggling it, and you can have all your information in that bag. So we're really looking forward to a great morning. As I said before, seeing really is believing. When I first took this job back in 2008, shortly thereafter I was able to go into some of the new apartments on State Street above where Pioneer Bank is now. And I was completely blown away. And I said at that time, people really have to know about this. I don't think people understand just how beautiful some of these redevelopments and new developments are for living in downtown. And now these years later, with such an increase, we think it's a perfect time, and we really look forward to people coming here and also giving them an opportunity to walk around the downtown to really understand the great restaurants, the great entertainment, the great shopping we have in downtown, and really learn more about the walkability, their proximity to the hike bike trail. We're on a lot of major bus lines. And it really is a vibrant downtown. It's a place that people can live in. As the mayor said, we hope if they come in and they decide to make downtown Schenectady their home in an apartment, that they'll eventually decide to make Schenectady their home as a homeowner and purchase a home right here in Schenectady. So thank you very much, and we hope to see everybody here on Sunday from 10 to 2.
Thank you, Jim. Again, the building we're in is a multi-million-dollar historic renovation which has resulted in over 30 apartments here in the community. So I want to now introduce Elizabeth Young Jojo, who's the Chief Operating Officer of Sequence Development, who will tell us the great story about what's going on here, what's happened here, and what may happen in the future.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to the City of Schenectady and also DSIC for including the Foster Building in this great tour. C.W.S. Development is a company that started in Troy. We have our roots in Troy. We love downtown Troy. But when we came to Schenectady and started working on the Foster Building, we really fell just as equally in love with Schenectady. Downtown Schenectady has such a lively and exciting and inviting downtown community, and it really is a community of people that live here. This Sunday, participating in this downtown living tour, we're giving people the opportunity to get a peek at something that actually isn't available. All of the 10 apartments in the first phase of the Foster Building redevelopment are actually occupied. And to be honest with you, they were rented before we were even finished with the building. That's how much interest there is in living in downtown Schenectady. So we're excited, however, to be able to show our penthouse apartment, which is a 2,000 square foot luxury apartment. The owner of the apartment is actually the CEO of our company, and he has offered to have this penthouse open to show this Sunday. When you come here, you'll be able to get kind of a peek at the finishes and fixtures that will go into the second phase of the Foster Building. We are building more apartments here. We have 3 additional buildings that all connect to the Foster. We'll be building between 15 to 18 additional apartments, along with a new restaurant, Slide and Dirty, which we just announced about a week or 2 ago, and some additional retail space. So folks coming on Sunday on the tour will not only be able to see this penthouse, but we'll be able to talk to them and show them plans for the next phase of the development. Construction on that should start later this fall. Apartments available then late spring, early summer of next year. So again, we couldn't be more pleased to be involved in this event on Sunday. It's a win-win not only for prospective tenants, but certainly for property owners as well. We're hoping for a great turnout, and we invite everyone to come to the Foster Building on Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Matt, have I left anything out?
I think you covered it all. Yeah.
hopefully everybody will join us from 10 to 2 on Sunday. Appreciate everybody coming here this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.